just a few techniques, a few martial arts techniques in this video I'm going to show. So when you're in a stance, you want to have some kind of strong, solid mind essence into the body. So I have a background in mostly Kung Fu systems. I've trained Kung Fu, right, mostly. But when I first started off my martial arts, the first 3 years, when I was 12 years old, little boy, when I was young, I did karate for around 3 years. Karate was a very good foundation. There's similarities in karate that you'll see in like the basic Shaolin Kung Fu forms, even in like the long fist. When it's like, you may see a block like the blocks, the punches, various blocks and punches, blocks, punches, this kind of thing, just the basic 4 blocks like in karate: inner block, outer block, upper block, lower block, okay, like that. The punches, obviously, the turning punches you see, and then the bow stance, which is the front leg bent and the back leg straight. In Chinese, it's gongbu. And you've got the horse stance, obviously, which you find, which is ma bu in Kung Fu. Okay, but what I'm trying to say is, you've got like a natural fighting stance also, right? Now, I actually did kickboxing as well when I was young. I did kickboxing for about 3 years, and I've also trained different weapon systems, like swords, sticks, and a lot of different basic things. So it's all come together. I even done a little bit of soft arts like Tai Chi, and the Bagua. But mostly these days, I train Wing Chun. Okay, the straight art of Wing Chun. Okay, it's a very simple art. Okay, there's similarities in there from the crane, because I studied crane as well. Crane and tiger were the main 2 animals we studied when I did 5 animal Kung Fu back in the day. But as I say, I've trained Wing Chun, and I love Wing Chun. Okay, in Mandarin it's Yong Chun. Okay, Yong Chun Chuan. I speak Mandarin Chinese, as I say. Not Japanese though, but I'm very, very interested in both. The Chinese martial arts and the Japanese martial arts. I love them. I love all the martial arts, traditional arts. But anyway, what was I talking about before I went on a tangent? Basically, it's like there's elements. So we've got like the soft elements, obviously in Kung Fu, the soft, soft kind of flowing techniques you might find, like in a Tai Chi, for example, and this kind of thing. But you've also got like this hard, like solid, whipping coming in. So I want to explain some of that dynamicness. Now, I'm not an expert in any one system. I've just studied what I've learned under different teachers for the last however many years, it's 30 years or whatever. I mean, I started just over 30 years, nearly 31 years I've been studying martial arts. That blows my mind to think that, okay? But let's just look at it. So what I'm trying to say is, when I'm doing arts, I like to combine the hard and the soft, and not always just stick to one system. I like to flow with what I feel is comfortable. So you see me do a lot of Kung Fu techniques and stuff, because obviously that's my main background. I do Kung Fu, so that's the main thing. But what it is like I flow naturally. I don't do anything to impress people. I'm not going to impress anybody with a skinny chicken, thin body like this, right? You want to be the Mr. Muscle Man and all this, MMA fighter if you want to impress people by the looks, right? But I'm just explaining the traditional thing. So the essence is, I'm trying to show it, this dynamicness sometimes coming in, see? So this dynamic elasticness you'll find in karate, I like a lot. So I'm in a stance here, I'll go like that. I might do a completely straight stance like that, or a horse stance. I might be somewhere in the middle. I'm just bending my knees, adjusting accordingly. So I'm coming in to my opponent, and what I'm doing is I'm not thinking about a fist punching. Okay, I'm not just thinking about a kick or a stance, a step and a punch. It's not just mechanical 1, 2. What I'm doing is I'm working with my whole body. So my core, whether I'm going in a very low stance coming in, when you see Mike Tyson doing it in boxing, he coming with full body motion coming in. Just drive them punches, coming through his legs. Talking it, coming straight in, but you would be rooted the whole time, coming in, right? But what I'm trying to say is, regardless of if you're doing big stances, small stances, higher stances, or lower stances. Stances meaning the way you stand in combat. And regardless of your technique, what I'm expressing is here is that directness of closing the gap, cutting through whatever attacks are coming when they're attacking me. I'm guarding, going straight through their strikes, going straight through their guard, whatever, and just really elastic, like exploding. So coiling in and busting out and coming straight in with the whole body, the back. So when I'm coming in, it's like, so I'm coming here. So I might come from a block like this, see? I'm coming straight in. So this one should be solid, strong enough. I might not go super low, it depends. But when I'm coming in, I'll be like that. So imagine when I'm coming in, not only are my hands dealing with his hands here, guarding whatever it's going to be, taking his arm away for an elbow strike, blocking up for a low punch here, my gut with my hips coming in, whatever it is. I'm also thinking about where my feet are. So I'm stepping in. I might step through and step onto his foot. My teacher used to do that a lot, stepping on the feet of your opponent. Kind of a good way to disrespect them and piss them off, distract them and all that as well. But you've got to have the techniques to match up. The hands and the feet, the whole body has to be one unit. And you can't be too hard. You need to know when to be able to listen and flow and listen with that soft element. So if I'm coming in, smashing into him, into him, I'm coming in, my forearms are, if he's blocking, I must be able to relax my shoulders immediately, whatever, relax, and be able to feel. So if he's pushing me, I absorb him in. Soft, become soft. If he's falling in that direction, I need to be able to step in the right place, sweep, and throw him in the direction he's falling, especially if he's much bigger than me and much stronger. But in terms of the explosive power, I'm coming in to try. What I'm doing now is I'm training on a straight line here. So we can go, stepping around and doing all that side stepping and all that, all that kind of stuff, stepping to the side, blocking and all that. But I'm not doing that. I'm not going around in this video. I'm just basically just showing you what I'm explaining. So in the centre straight line here, and I literally have a line on my wall here, a little string that I've tied on the wall for like some guidance. And what I'm doing is I'm focusing on my energy. So I might do big movements or whatever, but then what I do is I envision my opponent there and where his guard is, which is this, he's coming in. Imagining where his hands are. So I'm coming in and his legs, and I'll come in, so my knee's coming in, my knee might crash against his, lock him up with my leg and everything. I'm not going to ram my knee into the wall, obviously, I'm going to hurt it. But I'm just saying, that's the idea. So when you're here, I'll step on his foot over, crushing my knees guarding against, so that he can't kick me. I might step between his two legs or whatever to make it awkward for him, And I'm not going to be like from far away. I'm not going to go like take a small step and lean over, because he can pull me off balance. I'm not just going to come walking up to him, doing moves, normal standing here, and then he just kicks my leg and breaks it with a low side kick that Bruce Lee used to talk about all the time. We're not doing that. We are making sure that we have our alignment right when I need to turn my feet slightly in, or bend my knees slightly, whatever. To know when to turn, how I need to see my hips, and this is coming in with the elbows, the shoulders. I want to get that energy of just washing away the danger of his feet, of his hands, by coming in and blasting all that power. There's no point if you're just keeping all that power here. It's the same as tensing up for ages. You need to relax, but tense at the right moment and go, put all your power into your strongest weapon. It might be the elbow, whatever, forearm, fist, palm. Different kinds of parts of the forearm, whatever it might be, shoulder bump, it might be from there. But don't dislocate your own shoulder, don't crack your spine. You might do a knee strike, coming with a kick, but do not forget that when you lift up your leg, someone can like you. It's not only like a dog pissing, but it can also kick your other leg and break you. And the crane style, they also talked a little bit about the actual crane where they would use, this one leg, right? Now, people don't understand. They think that Daniel LaRusso, when he did his crane kick, in Karate Kid, they think that's a fake thing. This come from actual kung fu, crane kung fu and karate styles which implemented that. Okay, and I know because I've studied crane kung fu, so I know. Okay, so I have experience in crane kung fu. I've done a whole series online stuff to see. It's about that. The crane would balance on one leg a lot of the time, and it had very good balance there. And that's what it was about. So this kind of technique is useful, right? The techniques are very similar to sort of Wing Chun, as I say, Yung Chun, which I also train a lot of Wing Chun, as I say. It's a very good art. So here. Very useful technique. Okay. Very useful. The tiger is powerful. So what you're doing is with the elbow strikes, palm, heel strikes, and then crane again. Just can go with a snake, leopard. It's all there. All the techniques flowing naturally. And when you know how, monkey, whatever, when you're flowing in, you know how you can work in with your boxing. Going in with your boxing, and your Muay Thai, whatever, so, and what your techniques. You can work your techniques in a certain way. You don't always need to do fancy big moves. You don't need to do all that necessarily, you know, just for show. You don't need to come in and do fancy spinning kicks and all that for the sake of it. Okay? It's really true. So control your breath, and you can come in with this elastic kind of here. Cutting away tiger, see? Punch. From here, see? Blocking the elbow strike, see? So coming in, I should be coming in, slamming into the wall, but the reason I'm not doing that is because I'm trying to be careful with my arms and just showing you the techniques for the video. But the idea is you really go in to the opponent. His arms are there, you take it away and strike. So you may see me stamping a lot. I'm not trying to emulate the WWF wrestling, okay? But the idea is I'm coming in, I'm stamping to emphasise this powerful stepping. Don't always lift your knees up so high. It's like I'm just stepping onto him. So, and coming in, so, and stepping through into it. Yeah. So, and the kick's got to come out. So come in. This is a guard, and I'm blocking here. That's hurting him too. The knee. From that range, you've got to come in from that range, see? So parrying. In Kung Fu we have a lot of techniques where the two hands help each other. My teacher said with the tiger, for example, the mother and son, the two hands help each other. You've got to be good with one hand, even though you're better with one. You've got to try, like right or left, you've got to try to make them equal, but help them. And try to defend and attack at the same time. So I'm blocking from here, I can strike. I'm going to block him and elbow at the same time. Just free this hand to do what I want to do. But don't always keep far away for nothing like here. See, and then come. That's for power. It's like, don't come rising and sink. That was here. Distraction, hit low. See? I can come and block here. That can be a block, that can be a hammer fist to the privates. Turning around, it's a guard. But also, turning around, it's an elbow. This is here, you see. This can block. Here. Coming here, blocking and striking. Ready to go. Here. See? It's a guard. Like this. So we have the butterfly palms here. Stepping from the side. So as I'm stepping back, he's not just stepping forward into a neutral thing here, he's stepping forward to attack me. And it's like my power is still coming forward like a train wreck, crashing him. He's coming forward. And seeing is believing, but feeling is the truth in my skinny frame. I'm just saying that everyone's got their own body, it's how you use it effectively. So there, I'm not going to go 1, 2, and that does nothing. The hips got to come. If I'm flying up like this, I'm throwing my hands up, my whole body's there and I'm flying up. Make sure you're rooted like a tree. See? As I'm coming in. See? This is not just a punch. This is an elbow, this is a forearm strike, a shoulder. This is in my back, my hips, everything from this leg coming up here. See? Anything goes wrong, I just take his hand away, like Wing Chun. Come here. Karate, whatever. Elbow coming into the rib cage, coming underneath, take him down. You can adjust your height. Train squats. Okay. I might bring his hand down low and come back over the top to throw him back over my knee. You have some strength in the legs. As I'm coming in, so I'm doing that kind of this thing here, karate, yame, whatever. Ready, neutral. But I turn it into a punching, a blocking force from my arms. See? Sink in the step here, see? Okay. Block. See? He's coming from this side now. As I turn and block, yeah? This is not just coming back, this is also coming out. So I blocked in, someone's going to attack me here. I'm not going to bring this back step and come in and have enough time before he punches my jaw. So it's coming across. See? Here. I'll go from here. See? From here. I could even just stay here like, it's a double, see? But it's like this here. Block, 1, 2. And then it's a gongo here, both stance. But what you really want to do is come in with a one motion. So it's like, so here, if I can, I'll throw a punch. See, I'll do something here, see? I might grab him, see? I might do a parry and punch it. But the thing is, I'm here, okay? It might even just be here in the start. He's going to hit my body here. That low one's coming. I'm not just going to block like that. I'm going forward as well. So, but it's like outward as well. So I'm here. I could come out. It could be like here. This could come out from this side. I'll show you. It comes out like that outer block. From here out. This can twist out from here and here into a straight punch. Hammer fist would also work. You don't just swing it. Be like. So when I'm walking into him, it's like we're coiling up. Spring thing. Is this? It's like come in here, see? And then go. This now just covers. And this is here. But what I'm saying is if you wanted to, you could do different techniques. For example, I'm here. I can step forward now. This could come here, and I could come in. Make a step in, control with that knee, foot behind his foot. And this is blocking. But you can also do it so that you're doing a special technique. For example, when I block like this, it's pretty tight. It shouldn't be further away like that. But you can do techniques where if someone's further away, rather than just blocking like this, I can come in and strike with a hammer strike. From here, see? But that's still swinging. You want to come in. Come in, see? Let's come in here. With the hips power. Hips. Imagine them smashing him with the hips. See? Block up, knee coming ready. See? I want to get that forward motion. I might come here, just block like that. I might even twist. The twist is useful, but it's like, don't lean back and do that. You want to go straight through the target. But snap and bring it back, but like go cracking as the rib. See? I'm stamping through him and crushing him like plywood. So he's coming in. Be ready to protect your face and your head at all times with these motions. Now, breathing is very important, so do breathing exercises. So just natural. Just natural movements here. Come in soft here. Coil in with that spine and that waist. I might not be in a big stance yet, but it's like I'm here, see. And I come in and I step slightly forward with this knee. Come in, sink, see. This is getting ready now, see, coming in, see. See how they come together? See how they come together? See? Come one on top, one on underneath here. That could even be striking, see. But it's like up and down, yin yang energy. You can block. It could be like that. See, this side. Not just swinging around like a katana chopping the leg off. It's like straight in a line. You can go 1, 2, but you want to get that fast and everything just like boom, it's like a barrage. It's like a barrage in a machine gun. So could do doubles. What I'm doing is I'm putting energy through my arms, like vibrating, like sending that ripple effect through the arm. So it's like he's grabbing onto me. I'm becoming soft and limp, so he doesn't know what to do. I'm feeling where he's tight or limp when he's grabbing onto me, let's say. I just change the angle slightly, step through, and send his body flying. So I can catch something, lock it, cut away, hit, block, do all those techniques as usual, circling out, cutting away, here, parry, 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 cut away, boom, all that, circling out on the side here, see, all this stuff. Come over there, I can parry, elbow, see, this kind of thing. But if he stops my elbow, he controls my hand. I can relax his shoulder, and come in a certain way. I might still come out. If he touches this, I come here. If he touches that, it goes out. See, which is here, here. What I'm saying is, energy coming in, compressing, see? And then contracting and expanding like a ball, like a beach ball. This kind of thing. But with the soft motion like this, see? Like you find in Tai Chi, for example. Hit, cover, strike. But what I'm doing is I'm gathering the energy, coming into fists, into the muscles. Still relaxed, see? My body coiling, and then get that slight coil, come in, and then not just knock away and hit with the hand. It's not boom, boom. It's more like the whole body, the spine, energy, the flesh, and the bone. It's like, see, and I come forward into that stance. And that's a block and that's a punch. So it comes from here. It's not 1, 2. It's here, and that's already going. Boom, boom. It's like, boom. This whole arm is knocking him back. Boom. And that could stay here if I wanted to, see. Come here. Notice how this is like this now. I've done that, but it's this, see. I can come here and go to the side easily, step here, but in this video we're going a straight line. See? Understand? So yeah, by all means I can come over, take that lock, I can come over here, come over, hook over the top here, and come with those kind of techniques. Yes, absolutely. I love all those techniques we come around, you know. Here, see? Come and grab it on. Yeah? And chuck him back. With the ball, huh? I could do that. Yes, I could, indeed. Soft. But what I'm saying is when he's coming, I take his elbow across the palm strike. But the point is, I'm going with that force. See the force coming forward. So getting that coiling, gathering the energy in softly, and then not being too stiff up here, sinking the shoulders if I can. See? But it's like the whole body going in. Here. You can do doubles, or you can bring them back. See? It's not just, I'll show you the different one. Don't go 1, 2. See? That's different. I'm not going 1, 2. Notice my stance and my energy. Elastic in and out, and forward and back. In and out, and forward and backwards. See, it's like, see? It's hard to do slow. It's like one technique almost. Help us. Just adjusting the stance as needed. Maybe to touch the wall for some simulation of what you're going to do. See? It's helping this now. See? It's not just a punch. This is guarding. It's a whole circle. As I'm coming in. These arms are washing away his arms and coming in. This whole body is driving in, and when I block, it's not just knocking away, it's coming through, sinking through his arm and punching to the gut. The whole arm, the fist, everything that can come and slide in. I could come in, take him down from here. If he's coming forward, he hit me, I can throw him over my knee. See? Block. I mean, you can do straight punches too, obviously. See? Okay, so adjusting your weight, like more weight on the front leg, back leg, however you turn, high, low, wider, narrow, it's all up to you. Relax your shoulders. Okay, when you do it, come in with the elbows, whatever, close range, smaller, techniques also standing here. So it's like explosive with the elbow, see? Not boxing like that. Ooh, ooh, not like that, it's not like that. That's a parry and a strike, not 1, 2, like. And then forcing back. See? I sink. That's going here, believe it or not. But I'm not showing that. It's like, it looks like I'm just here, but it's like, he's blasted miles away. So coming here. But what I do is, so I get that power even from standing neutrally. But what I do, so I'm here, and the power is generated forward from my arms without reaching or leaning. Ground power, legs. But what I'm doing is then I'm stepping forward into it as well to make even more. So he's there. The reason I'm not stamping on the floor so loudly at the moment and getting full power is I've got neighbours sleeping, neighbours below. It's nearly 11:30 at night, so I'm just doing a simple video. I thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this pretty good half an hour basic martial arts lesson on some Kung Fu training that I like to do. So you've got some karate essence in there and some Kung Fu, okay? Mostly Kung Fu, you know, okay? And it's basically however you want to train it. Obviously, you can train that kind of force. You can do kicks, blast it in. Always make sure that guard comes back out, not reaching, but like, see, your arms are like katanas. Just blast him and then come back strong again. As I'm fighting this guy over here, this guy's here, I step on his foot. I'm stepping behind his leg. This here is protecting against his leg. You can also slide if you want to slide. Be careful, so when I'm coming in, it's like, that's how I'm coming in close too with that. So I'm coming in, crossing, protecting my groin. And here, see. That's what I'm doing, okay? Thank you for watching. Basic video. Train hard and stay safe.